What up, YouTube? This is the two big bros you're hanging out with. I think about it.
And Professor the Joe. So today, my class of eager learning peoples, as we were talking about a different discussion, the topic was brought up about safe spaces. And Kyoki had a question that I'm sure a lot of
Who
people
the fuck is that?
Huh?
Who the fuck is that?
The person that I was having the conversation.
Oh.
And he said, what is safe spaces?
I know what a safe word is.
Not safe word, safe space.
Like, when the tongue is slipping into the butthole a little bit too deep, you gotta say, banana, banana.
Yeah, safe spaces is not that.
Oh, okay, what is it?
So children's, this is where it started mostly in schools, they said that children's now need a safe space. So they need a place where they can just run away to when they think it just gets too much for them. The prime example of safe spaces and running away was what happened in the Olympics with the gymnast, Simone Biles. She went and competed in all the single Olympic events.
Oh, the one that
won her gold medals.
dropped out and
Yes, because she said it was too much pressure and she needed her safe space.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
And she let the team down, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what a safe space did in that situation. But yeah, kids in school need that. So literally, they could be in the middle of class and go, oh, I need my safe space. And the school has a place for the kids to go to just jag off spiders. Or whatever they
Or
do
themselves.
in their safe space. Where they can do whatever they want.
Well, what are they doing in there?
Whatever the fuck they want.
Is it
Fucking
supervised?
around. Yeah, there's a teacher in there to make sure you're not leaving, but and they're not like watching porn or what, but it's their safe space. They can do whatever they want.
Oh, like the counselor's office.
Yeah, but not an office, it's an actual classroom.
I find that I find that interesting that if you have a problem with something, you can go to the counselor.
It's not the counselor, you just go to a safe space.
No. Back in my day.
Yeah.
No, not back in my day. Back in my day, you go to the principal's office and you get spanking. But no, after my day, yeah, I mean, that's good that you can talk to, the kids can talk to their counselor, but sometimes that's not always a good idea. But sometimes it's good. Anyways, I just find that like...
Yeah, now they have, not only there's a classroom that's a safe space, they have actual schools where they've made whole entire classes. Like, if you're teaching, say, you go to your math class, right? Yeah. The whole entire classroom is considered a safe space. So nobody can do anything that's going to offend anybody. Because it's a safe place.
Oh, that's what started the butthurt.
Yeah, that's part of the butthurt thing, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then that transferred into workplaces now, where they have workplaces that are considered safe spaces.
Like some of these things, like this whole, you can go to the counselor, now they're safe spaces. I think in some situations, it's good. Especially if you get brought up and their lifestyle at home, they don't have that kind of safe environment. But I think we're grooming the upcoming generation to be how should I say it nicely? Pussies.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody's hiding behind the internet and stuff, and we're gonna become like the surrogate movies. Like, people aren't gonna be able to go outside because they can't interact They don't know how to interact with people. Like, okay, prime example in my time, you could fight. Your mom and dad could fight in front of you. You know, as long as you're not beating each other up or anything, it was normal that you see your parents arguing. You know, not physically or not verbally abusing each other, but you know, just an argument. I was 10 years older than my wife, and when my wife grew up, the mom and dad would always fight behind the doors. They would go in the room, or they would send the kids to the room. So when we got together, whenever we would fight, bro, she wouldn't know how to like react. Like, she thought it was the end of the world. And to me, with me seeing my parents argue, or you know, discuss certain stuff.
Yeah. Discuss with pots and pans flying through windows.
Not my parents, but but yeah, you could also see the aftermath, the makeup, regular, like, you know, the squashing the beef, and then you see them back nice to each other. So you see in the argument, which is always going to happen. You're always going to have a misunderstanding between a couple, and then you get to see the good side. Now they're making all this safe space and everything like that. That's what's happening. Everybody's getting butthurt because they're not open to see this kind of stuff. Or, well, hello, you're supposed to be learning. When I send my kids to school, you ain't fucking around in no timeout space. You're supposed to be there to learn. That's your job as a child, to learn and get good grades. That's all we ask. So that's my. It's good in certain situations, but I think that we're raising a bunch of pussies.
Cool. The things that you were talking about, like going to see the counselor because, you know, you have some kind of problem at home.
Yeah.
That's a normal, regular, everyday thing that existed before. The safe space thing takes that to the nth degree, and literally you can be taking a test, and in the middle of the test you can say, this is too much stress, I need my safe space, and walk out of the classroom.
No, that's what I mean. Like, when you're at your job, when you grow up,
yeah,
there's no time to say,
walk away.
Yeah, there's no time out.
Guess what? If you now work in a place that is controlled by a very strong union,
yeah,
your workplace is now a safe space, and you can do that.
Well, like I said, they're normalizing being a pussy. But,
when I worked for a place, I'm going to not name it. It wasn't necessarily union, but it was a very large company, nationally owned company, and they were already adapting these things because they didn't want to be unionized, but they were copying different things from the union to make people happy, so they wouldn't unionize, and the safe space thing was one of them.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to work for a company you can just say, oh, time out? Or just a couple weeks ago, I went to fix somebody's car, so I met her in the parking lot of her work because she needed to open her hood before she clocks in. So I met her over there. She said, oh, can I buy her breakfast? So I bought her breakfast, and she said she's going to clock in. She wasn't taking her breakfast. And I told her, are you going to eat? I bought you breakfast. Oh, I'm going to clock in. I'm going to come back outside. And she did. She came back outside and she was hanging out and eating. And I said, bro, for real, you didn't clock in? Oh, yeah, we can do whatever we like. Back in my day, you couldn't. Wow, once you clock in,
You're at work.
You're at work. And you was never on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I don't know.
Tactics and all that other bullshit.
It's kind of lucky. I guess it's lucky. I don't know. I just feel that you need to hold people accountable, and it seems like people aren't being held accountable, so they're becoming spoiled brats. And they're just complaining about how hard they have it. But I tell you what, my parents, when they tell me their stories, they say the same thing about my generation. That we're crybabies and we're spoiled brats. So, hey, I don't know, by the time my kids grow up, I can just imagine how lucky they are, I guess I should say.
I don't know about lucky, but okay. But yeah, so there's more and more places adapting this safe space, policies, where you can get terminated from your job if you violate this safe space policy. And it can be simple as on your desk you have something. It doesn't have to be like overtly offensive. Like if you just have a Mickey Mouse fucking figurine or something, and somebody gets offended by it and says, "Oh, that's a racist company, and black people, and Uncle Tom guy, and Song of the South movie," safe space, you're gone.
Well, like I said, like if somebody had some dildo on their desk, I should have the right to say
Well,
it makes me feel uncomfortable, but
all you have to say is you're LGBTQ, and it's cool. Safe space.
I'm not LGBTQ, so
if you put the dildo on your desk, right?
To
get away with it, I'm saying just say you're LGBTQ and safe space, you can get away with it.
Did you say B?
LGBTQ.
What is B? Bitch?
I don't know.
Oh, bisexual.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know if you work for a company or go to school that has a safe space, because I want to sign up. Do you get paid while you in that timeout zone?
Yeah, it's not a break.
Man, I smoke a cigarette.
You can go into the place where I was. They had a yoga instructor on call all the time. A nutritionist.
Oh yeah, to meditate, yeah.
Yeah, a nutritionist, a freaking what's the guy? Personal trainer guy. Was a chick. Just hanging out.
Oh, I go in there just to date her.
In the gym, just hanging out, and then there was multiple HR people that were trained as guidance or grief people.
Yeah.
All around the place.
Okay. Well, that's why I say lucky then, man. We never had that. I had the bathroom. I could sneak away to.
And go poop.
Yeah. Cry. Cry most of the time. Anyways, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. We don't care. Just show us that you are supporting us. Till next time.
Bye.